serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world. This is the Show Me Sports Network. The following is an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and is a high-fidelity all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright of the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.
Shot in the arm, whatever you want to call it, that is something that we think is going to carry over to today. And these two teams where they got that win matching up again today.
Yeah, you know, the tale of two games almost, right, Blake? Where that first game you ran into that buzzsaw, that talented Fighting Illini team from Illinois, and they just took it to us from the get-go. You know, I think at one point the score was 20-4. From then on, Mizzou held pretty even, you know, as they brought in their second string. But overall, a dominant win by the Illini, and then you come back to the Eastern Washington Eagles team, and a newer program formed in 2019, and again we've got a rebuilding year going on with the Tigers, and we saw a great basketball game that featured an early spurt by the Tigers, and we thought they were going to just cruise to victory. The Eagles came back and punched us in the face in the third quarter to tie the game, even took the lead by 2 for a bit. And then the Tigers found themselves that final gear to get across the line. But I'm excited for this rematch. I'm curious to see how the Eagles are going to react to what they saw yesterday. Again, we've got everything on the court. We are a 5-person roster, so that's it. What they saw yesterday is what they're going to see today. The Eagles, with a bigger roster, can mix things up a little bit and look to expand their scoring, beyond their 2 stars, which was Atwood and Lucas, and I think that'll be the key to the game for them.
Yeah, we definitely saw, I think you're right on the tail of two games there, but we saw in that second game against the Eagles definitely some adversity, some different ways. We saw the Mizzou go up by several points. We saw them give up that lead, go down, and just not necessarily fall apart, but just kind of have to take a chance to take a breath and just kind of re-gear and regroup. And they came out and then handled business for sure. And like we said, got that first collegiate win for 3/4 of the squad. So,
it was interesting. I had dinner with the team last night, 4/5 of the team, and they said, I asked each of them, I said, when you went down by 2 after kind of dominating the game, did you think you were going to win? And it was the freshman, Saleas, who's been really impressive, who had the best answer around the table. Saleas said, if that was our first game of the season, we would have lost with certainty. But we've gained that emotional and mental maturity that allowed us to pull through. And I said, this is a freshman?
Well, he had 20 points on the court, and we saw a lot of things, too, yesterday in both games that, things that don't necessarily make the score chart, make the, paper, make anything like that, on things that they were doing well, and kind of seeing them shift some of the things that they were doing, which is always great to see. We see that growth from them. So we expect nothing less for today, as we're going to take a quick break and be right back with more of our pregame show as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Mizzou wheelchair basketball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, we know a gift is more than a box or a bag with a pretty bow. A gift is the lifetime of love that you share. It's friends who grow as close as family. It's moments and milestones, both big and small. Whether receiving or giving, a gift brings joy and happiness. That's why, since 2018, we've made it easier to gift for those you love. Stop by the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift at 108 Corporate Lake Drive in Columbia or call 573-443-4438. Let us help you find that perfect gift for every occasion.
Welcome back to our Mizzou Wheelchair Basketball pregame show on the exclusive home for Mizzou Wheelchair Basketball, the Show Me Sports Network. We're glad you're tuned in to our broadcast. Don't forget, if you haven't done so yet, be sure and click on that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. That'll help us out. That'll help you find future broadcasts as well as all of our archived games too. You can also click on the thumbs up like icon to let us know that you're enjoying our exclusive coverage of Mizzou Wheelchair Basketball. Time now on our pregame show to take a look at the Mizzou Wheelchair Basketball roster, brought to you by Cassandra Gazaway, Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gazway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gazway.
Let's meet the Mizzou wheelchair basketball roster, brought to you by Cassandra Gazaway, Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant.
Daniel Clements, Jr., Avon, Indiana, 2-0.
Logan Salaes, freshman, Maryland, 3-5.
Baron Trumper, sophomore, St. Louis, Missouri, 2.5.
David Pettit, sophomore, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 3-5.
Andy Sporny, junior, North Aurora, Illinois, 4-5.
Ron Likens, I'm the coach at University of Missouri's wheelchair basketball team. I am in my 16th season as coach.
Catherine Reeves, athletic trainer. I've been with wheelchair basketball for 2 years.
This look at the Mizzou wheelchair basketball roster has been brought to you by Cassandra Gazaway, Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant. We're going to take a quick break and be back with more of our Mizzou wheelchair basketball pregame show on the exclusive home for Mizzou wheelchair basketball, the Show Me Sports Network.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of the Show Me Sports Network under the broadcasting rights granted therein. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the Show Me Sports Network. Announcers are provided by the Show Me Sports Network.
Well, we are just about set for opening tip here as Mizzou taking on the Eastern Washington University Eagles. These two teams matched up yesterday, and it was a 49-36 final for Mizzou as they got the win. As we're underway, tip will be controlled by the Eagles. As we're glad you're tuned in. Quick shot up, no good, but a foul will be called as that will send Lucas to the line.
Yeah, that foul on Trumper, Blake, does not bode well. He did foul out yesterday, and with 8 seconds to go in this one, he's got one.
That's exactly what I was thinking. We kind of picked up where we left off yesterday. Lucas has that first free throw. So that gives the Eagles the 1-0 lead. Well, you know, Mizzou hung in there. Granted, they didn't have to play too long 4-on-5, but they stayed in there. Second free throw also good. So Lucas has the first 2 points of the day for the Eagles as they go on top 2-0. So
interesting here that they didn't full court press. I would have thought that would have been a key to the game for them, but their coach thinking differently.
We saw them have success with that yesterday as Trumper will have it. His shot near side, good. Redeems himself there. We've got our first tie of the ball game. Redeems himself from that early foul as we're tied at 2 apiece. Lucas will have the basketball as he tries to jet on the near side, but can't find any room to get inside. He'll flip it out. That pass too strong for Cuevas, so we'll go the other way.
Yeah, good stop there by Missouri. They needed that to get some momentum. Lucas is really playing with some passion and fire, as you saw him trying to draw the foul again on that second possession for the Eagles.
We saw that yesterday, that he is definitely an emotional player. Pettit will have it down low, shot too short. Rebound is going to be poked out. It'll be off the hands of Coley. As for the Eagles, they've got Mike Lucas, Ben Cuevas, Brendan Williams, Jackson Atwood, and Augustine Coley out there. He did not get the start yesterday, but draws game one start. Inbound will go into the hands of Salaes. He'll give it back to Clements, deep in that right wing as he'll work there. Pick up his dribble, give it to Pettit. His shot up a little too strong. That'll go the other way. Quickly in the front court with it. They'll get it to Lucas. His shot, no good. Tried to underhanded hook it up there, no good. So we'll go back the other way. Mizzou has their first chance to take the lead as that shot up, no good. Rebound will go back to Clements. So he shot it, got it back. He'll reset the offense on the far side. Pettit with it. He'll hold it, give it off, trying to feed it to Trumper down low. It'll be taken away. Lucas will come out screaming with it as he streaks in the front court. He'll spin around near side. He'll give it down low to Atwood. His shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Sporny.
Both teams here on the last 5 possessions cold after scoring on their first, so a little bit of power outage going on here at the gym.
We talked about it yesterday, talked about it before the game. Andrew Sporny, the freshman, really coming alive. There's a shot up by Saleas, is good. He's got his first points. He had 20 points yesterday. That gives Mizzou their first lead at 4-2. Lucas with the basketball. So he will have it on the far side. He'll be picked up there by Pettit. Now he'll take it out a little bit. He'll turn, shot up, no good. Saleas with the rebound.
Yeah, last 4 possessions for the Eagles have ended in nothing. Notice Lucas streaming down the court, but the Tigers there to pick him up. Sometimes it's Clements, sometimes it's Pettit. They're doing a really good job of stopping that fast break.
Clements will have it on the far side. He'll have a screen set up, shot up, no good. As rebound comes down the other way, Coley gets it. Quickly in the front court are the Eagles, as that pass too strong, though, so they're trying to press it up the court. Just pressed a little far there.
Yeah, and you saw Pettit wisely knew the angles of that and just kept Lucas away from the ball. Lucas could have gotten there, but Pettit wisely just said, you know what, this is ours.
Yep, just kind of ran interference, basically. Not much, but enough. As Clements will streak in his shot up good. Or they gave him a lane, he took advantage of it right there.
Looking good for the Tigers. They're scoring on 3 of their first 6 possessions, and that's the key to the game.
There's going to be a shot down low from Lucas. No good. Pettit gets the rebound. He'll take it with authority. Gives it to Clements as he'll give it back to Pettit.
He did every bit of that 74-inch wingspan to just get that away from Lucas.
So Pettit will have it over here on the near side. He'll hold it that right hand. He's picked up there by Atwood. He'll give it out front. With it is Clements. He'll work far side. Now cross-court pass to Saleas. He'll work the right-hand dribble, spin, give it to Trumper. Free throw shot up, no good. Rebound will be taken by Lucas. He used all of his wingspan to get that. There's going to be a pass knocked out by Trumper as it'll go the other way as Pettit gets the loose ball. Mizzou trying to add to their lead. Clements with it. He'll have it on the far side. He'll give it in the paint. There's a shot up by Pettit. Good.
Yeah, that's a big bucket for Pettit. I know it's only an 8-2 lead, but Pettit had missed his first 2 shots. Not normally that outside shooter, hit an 8-footer there. That'll boost his confidence as well as the team. And hey, don't look here, Blake, but it's deja vu all over again, as Yogi Berra says, because we've got an 8-2 score.
That's right, just like we had yesterday, we've got it today. It does seem like this bucket over here, this iron's maybe getting a little hotter. That was my theory, was that it just doesn't like to allow buckets, but so far Mizzou again having the 8-2 lead here. 6:02 left to go in this opening quarter of play. And we'll see 2 games today. We'll have another matchup for game 2. That'll be Mizzou and Auburn. Illinois and Auburn facing each other over on court 7 here. That was a very good game. The score maybe didn't indicate how good that game was yesterday. It was a little wider than what the actual game was, but they're matching up over on court 7. So we'll get our first look at the Auburn squad here set for about 11 o'clock.
If you're Coach Likens, you have to be pleased that you've held the Eagles to without a field goal. Remember, they got their 2 points via the charity stripe, and every possession since then, the 6 following 7 possessions have been blank. So great job by the Tigers early.
So we're under the 6-minute mark here in this opening period. Lucas will have it. He'll fire up a shot. Couldn't get that banked in. Pettit gets the rebound. So Mizzou can add to this 8-2 score here as they lead. We've had 1 lead change. They got down early 2-0. There's a whistle and contact. So that will be on Saleas.
Well, great job there by Lucas to frustrate Saleas. He got the tip. It was a turnover, and he made it even worse with the foul. Good job.
So we will go the other way with it as the Eagles trail by an 8-2 score here. Atwood has it. He has been awfully quiet here tonight so far today, rather, as he was on fire last night. There's Lucas with a shot. couldn't get the bank to go in. Pettit gets the rebound as Clements will have it now across the timeline. Mizzou again looking to increase this 6-point margin as Clements will have it free throw line. He'll work far side to Trumper. He'll work over, his shot up long, too good.
Yeah, just Mizzou's feeling it here, scoring on just about every other possession, and just really looking solid on defense.
There's going to be contact and an offensive foul as Trumper got set. Also, Sporny was there to block the lane. Lucas will pick up his first.
Yeah, easy call for the refs. You saw those back wheels come flying. That's we've seen Lucas do that all day, screaming down the court, and this time it just got the better of him.
Nice job of both Mizzou players to, get in there and find their ground, stay where they were at. Zaleas has the basketball. He'll give it to Clements. Free throw line, shot up good, and the foul. So the bucket will count and the foul. So Mizzou adding to their total here is that foul on Williams. The freshman picks up his first.
Got a crowd of about 40 here. They're starting to feel the excitement that you could hear on that particular bucket and one. They went real crazy. This is looking wonderful for the Tigers as they are scoring at will and holding solid defense.
It is a 10-point lead for Mizzou. Cross-court pass to Atwood over here on the near side. Now they'll give it back to Lucas. Something, too, we talked about Ironman basketball, wheelchair basketball yesterday as Mizzou had to play every second, every minute, every player had to play. There's a shot by Atwood, no good, got his own rebound. Second effort, that one no good. Sporny will get the rebound. So definitely a little bit fresher squad here today for this game than we saw last night.
Yeah, I think that's really coming through here in the style of play. Just they have a little more energy to defend, and they've really done well.
There's going to be a ball taken away. Williams will get it. He'll give it to Lucas as he will be picked up by Zaleas just across half court here in front of us. Again, 12-2 score in favor of Mizzou. 3:50 left to go here in this opening period. There's going to be a pass tipped down. Ball in the court. Trumper will get it. So Mizzou will get it back after both teams exchanging turnovers. Clements will have it. He wheels into front court. He'll give it to Zaleas on the far side. He'll look down low. Trumper has it. He'll fire it up. Left it a little bit short. Lucas will get the rebound.
Yeah, Pettit had found the lane as the double team of able to elude it. They just didn't see him for the easy bucket there.
Lucas will have the basketballs. He'll settle in on the far side. He'll decide he wants to shoot it. Couldn't bank it in. Sporny again, another rebound. So Mizzou will get the basketball. Trumper with it. He'll give it to Clements.
I'll tell you, Lucas is getting quality shots. Those will fall. He's a shooter. He's an athlete. He's going to get those. So the Tigers enjoying this 10-point lead, but knowing that those Eagles could have a lot more points.
There's a foul called. That one on senior Bob Hunt. So he picks up his first foul as he checked in the ball game. Last dead ball. So will be an inbound for Mizzou. Zaleas will have the basketball. He'll work over to the far side, feeding to the paint to Pettit. His shot up, nothing but money.
Yeah, the double team broke down there. They overloaded left side, and it was too much for the Eagles, and the Tigers continue to roar.
So Atwood will have it, trying to drive through the paint. Good communication for Mizzou as Sporny was taken out on a back pick, but everybody on the other end of the court now.
Yeah, you notice as soon as the Eagle player gets the ball, they've got two gold jerseys in their face. I love this defense they're putting on.
Atwood will have the basketball. He's guarded by Sporny. Cross-court pass to Lucas. Too strong for him. That'll trickle out of bounds. We'll go back to Mizzou.
15 possessions in a row for the Eagles to come down empty. It's just a clinic on defense right now.
Last night for game 2, we also got treated to Mini Mizzou. The marching Mizzou squad was out. They kept this place rocking all night long, and they had so much fun. First time they've came to a game, they had so much fun. They're already planning another day to come back. We were only going to have them for one time this season, but they enjoyed it, and I believe they're going to try to make a second go of that this season too. So excited for that.
After the holiday break, we'll be back in action, and I think we have one home tournament left, maybe two.
Yep, should be that 31st of January and February 1st. So there'll be a loose ball. Pettit is going to corral that, so Mizzou will go the other way. Again, both teams exchanging turnovers. after Mizzou gave it up. Next possession for the Eagles, they turn it over. Clements looking down low for Pettit. He's got it, shot up good. That looked too easy right there.
Yeah, the Tigers just doing everything right, and Pettit missing his first 2 now has hit 3 in a row, so he's heating up. And again, like you said, everything looking easy for the Tigers.
That looked like they were just, in the backyard playing a little catch out there. That shot up by Lucas, no good. Saleas gets the rebound. So another one and done on the possession for the Eagles as Clements will have the basketball in the front court. Pettit with it, gives it down low. Sporty, his shot up, good!
You got to see the big smile. You see Sporny clapping. You know why? That's his second collegiate field goal, and on the dime from Pettit. And like you said, it's like they're playing backyard ball and just having a good time.
They are enjoying it for sure, as that means everybody on the roster for Mizzou has scored here in this contest, which is always a good thing when you can have that happen for the roster. So that will call a timeout. It'll be a 60-second by the Eagles. We'll take just a quick 30 be back as you are tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Mizzou wheelchair basketball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
The only thing worse than spending hours out in the cold struggling to put your Christmas lights up is spending hours out in the cold struggling to take them down. Maybe you could leave them out until it warms up and be that neighbor. Or you could call Salter Lawn Service. They'll custom cut lights just for your house, set them up, take them down, and even store them for you, so you don't have to make any extra space, except for some hot cocoa.
Hey, this is Stacy Salter with Salter Lawn Service. One call, we do it all. SalterLawnService.com.
Well, Mizzou extending their lead to an 18-2 margin at the 1:16 mark. Eagles have yet to be allowed to make a field goal, and they've taken plenty of chances, but have been unable to connect.
Mike Lucas, number 1 with the glass, is too good of a shooter. If they continue to leave him open, he'll hit him.
There's Atwood in the paint. That shot no good. Pettit had a hand in his face. That one goes off of either Sporny or Pettit. So we'll stay with the Eagles on their side of the court. 1:05 left to go here in this opening period of play. To play in this early Saturday morning. Lucas will have the basketball. He'll work that right-hand dribble. He'll fire up a shot. Good.
Yeah, we sort of predicted that one. He's a good shooter. They left him open, but I love the way they're containing the paint. There's nothing open in the paint for the Eagles.
Well, they held them scoreless for 9 minutes of play before they allowed a field goal. That's pretty exceptional, I think.
I think you win most of those, Blake.
There's going to be a shot up by Clements. However, a whistle because Atwood had toppled over. He'll get righted, get strapped back in. Mizzou will have the basketball. They'll reset the shot clock to 20.
Yeah, I think they're going to talk about this here. Usually, only if the player is in danger will they stop play, because otherwise it's an advantage. And you hear Likens asking for that explanation. Referee Gary Piercy saying, no, we stopped at the right time. And normally you cannot gain an advantage by falling out of your chair.
Yeah, there was a lot of traffic around that area too. So Clements will have the basketball. They actually didn't reset the shot clock. 10 on the clock. Clements will have it deep on the far side as he will need a little bit of help. He'll go along the baseline. Pettit with it. Rolls under. Shot good. He's got 8.
David Pettit putting in his shots after missing the first 2. And if Pettit becomes that second, third scoring threat to Saleas, look out.
He must have had a good pep talk after the games last night.
Play better, yes.
There's going to be a pass over to the near side. That shot up and good. That one by Frobisher. As that takes us to the end of the first period of play. After the first period, it is Mizzou 20 and the Eagles of Eastern Washington University 6. We will take a quick break and be back with our second period of play as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Mizzou wheelchair basketball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Boone County Journal is the hometown newspaper of Ashland and Hartsburg since 1969. We know you're busy. Let us keep up with Southern Boone happenings for you. We cover social events, school sports, local government, Southern Boone history, obituaries, and more. Subscribe to the Journal today and get the paper delivered to your mailbox every Wednesday. Digital version also available. Call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojo.com. Independent and veteran owned.
Since 1951, Ren's Automotive has been the leader in complete automotive and tire services, proudly serving the Ashland community and southern Boone County area. Servicing all makes and models of vehicles, customer satisfaction is their top priority. If your vehicle leaves you stranded, no need to worry, as Ren's Automotive offers 24-hour towing services. To schedule an appointment, call 573-657-4614 or stop by and see Terry, Peggy, Derek, and the crew at 124 East Broadway in Ashland. Ren's Automotive, your full-service automotive repair shop for over 70 years.
Play underway here as Mizzou will have the basketball. Again, they lead by a 20-6 score as Trumper will have it. His shot up, no good. The rebound will go the other way for the Eagles. As Lucas will have it on the far side, Trumper will pick him up. So he'll work the left-hand dribble, steer with the right, feed it down low to Atwood. His shot blocked from behind, no good. Pettit had the block there. Salias comes out with it. He'll give it to Clements. See, weaves around traffic here on the near side. He will give it to Salias. There's contact there.
Lucas is going to be called for that one, but I like the energy that the Eagles are coming out with here in the second quarter. They are focusing now on this full-court attack, so look for the Tigers to have to respond to getting the ball down the court or shorter shot clock. I like the change in strategy.
So Mizzou will have the basketball as Pettit gets the inbound pass. He'll hold it above his head, gives it back to Clements. He'll have it, he'll fire it up good.
Yeah. Using Pettit as a screen, the Tigers shooting is outstanding. They're scoring on over half of their possessions.
A 22-6 score. As there'll be a whistle. That one called on Trumper, his second.
Yeah, and again, we know we got one within 8 seconds, and now he gets one here in the first minute and 3 seconds of the second quarter. Trumper's got to learn to play a little bit more within himself, keep his head cool.
So with the basketball, Cuevas had it for a moment, gives it to Lucas. Lucas fires it up, tried to bank it in high off the backboard, no good. Sporny will get the rebound. So he will give it off to Clements.
Sporny was looking for anybody and everybody to take that ball from him. He wanted no part of being a point guard.
So Clements will have the basketball far side. They'll get it to Trumper. He'll have it. His shot a little strong. Rebound will come down to Atwood. He will take it himself as he will weave around traffic, continue to work up court. So he will have it on the far side. He'll look in the paint as there's going to be a shot up. That one no good by Bellino. He's checked in. Offensive board. Second effort no good by Cuevas as that's going to be off the hands of Mizzou. Will stay on this end of the court.
Yeah, that was a great effort by the Eagles there to get their own rebound. We saw a couple players in Celino come in. We don't see a lot from him. And then, of course, just to win the battle of the board.
So inbound will go into the hands of Lucas. Cuevas with it. Now Atwood, he'll fire it up. That one too strong. Pettit gets the rebound.
I know we've got a comfortable lead here, but their shooting will heat up. They're getting quality shots.
So Trumper will have the basketball as he will give it back to Pettit. Now Clements with it. They'll give it looking for Salias. Pass a little bit too strong for him.
Tigers continuing that stifling defense, and I think the only concern I have here, Blake, is will Trumper foul out or not?
He does have those 2 fouls, picked up one early in each period. There's going to be a shot by Lucas, down low, good. Now the pressure put on here, inbound will go into Pettit. He'll give it back to Clements. He'll have a nice little screen set up there to work across the timeline by Trumper. Clements has it. He lays it up and in.
Nice. Nice easy layup, making it look good, and we only had one backcourt violation on the Tigers, so I do agree with the strategy of the Eagles to push the Tigers, but the Tigers have been smart in advancing that ball.
Mizzou leads 24-8. There's going to be a ball taken away. Saleas has it. It's one-on-one the other way. He has got the lane. Shot up is no good, but Clements there to clean it up, got the rebound. Clements will have it here on the near side. He'll fire it up. Good.
A rare fast break for the Tigers, and Saleas did all the work to get it down there and confuse everybody, but Clements gets the reward.
Lucas will have the basketball here in the paint. He'll feed it to Atwood. He lost the basketball and whistle and a jump ball as he couldn't get a handle on it. Pettit's there to tie him up. Also, Clements was down there. Saleas down there too. So we'll stay.
Pettit's shaking his hand a little bit there. I don't know if he got a smarty or something there, Blake, but keep an eye on that. He didn't like the contact there for something.
Kyler Jenkins, the freshman, is checked in. Also, Frobisher is checked in as well. Atwood will get the entry pass in the paint. Shot up, no good, too strong by Bellino. Rebound comes down for Mizzou. Clements with it. He'll give it into front court to Trumper. Trumper drives in, shot up, no good. A little too strong. Rebound is going to be taken the other way by the Eagles, but it'll be taken right back by Trumper. He'll have it down in front of me up here in the Brewer balcony. Clements will have it on the far side. Need to wait for some help. Needs to get his Mizzou squad into front court. Shot no good. Rebound tipped out. Bellino will get it. He'll take it the other way for the Eagles.
Yeah, first poor decision there by Clements. He had a wide open Pettit right side. Passing was a better opportunity there.
There's going to be a ball knocked out by Saleas. Pettit will have the basketball. He'll give it to Saleas in the right wing. Now with it is Clements. He'll look down low for Pettit. There's a shot up, no good, but contact by Cuevas. So that'll be his first.
Cuevas having a couple words with the ref there, but certainly you saw Pettit recoiling a couple feet. That's not his normal shooting style. I'll tell you, that was because there was contact.
He was in good position, was ready for the shot, and as you said, he started rolling backwards because of the contact. First free throw up, perfect by Pettit.
And he was 1 for 10 from the line yesterday, so a vast improvement, 1 for 1.
He's a sophomore here for Mizzou. That one up, that one no good, that one a little strong. Rebound will come down for the Eagles the other way as they will take it nearing the halfway point of this second period of play. It's a 27-8 score as whistle, and it'll be going the other way as Mizzou will get it back.
Yeah, Bellino called for the foul. Can't possess the ball and be on the ground. It's a rule in this game, and that's what happened there. It's something you see a lot of, maybe the first time, if you're watching this for the first time, the athletes falling out of their chairs. It's a part of the game, and I asked them if it hurts, and they said, you bet it does.
So Clements will have it. He gives it to Pettit. Shot up no good, but a foul called, so he'll go to the free throw line again. That'll be called on Frobisher, the junior's first.
And Frobisher with the universal sign of, I didn't touch him.
Wasn't me, coach. First free throw is no good. Pettit sitting 1 for 3 from the charity stripe here this morning. Second free throw, that one also no good.
Pettit back down to earth on those free throws, 1 out of 4, and it seems like the Tigers have shifted down a gear. This game not in, they still need to finish this one off.
There was a shot, was no good. Sporny will have it in front court. He'll give it off to Pettit. Pettit will have it far side. He'll give a cross-court pass to Saleas. Saleas with it. He'll dribble. He'll be picked up by Atwood. Sporty with it. Shot up. No good. Pettit offensive board. That good.
Everything going right for the Tigers. Then when you work hard, that happens. They hadn't been working hard the last few possessions, sort of coasting out the game. But I think Likens, that's not the kind of style of play he's going to want.
There'll be a loose ball. Sporty will get it. Has no shot, no chance there to take a shot by the Eagles. So Mizzou has the basketball. As we're at the 4-minute mark here in this second period of play. Saleas will have the basketball. He'll be picked up at the free throw line. Clements with it. He'll hold it in that left hand. Now cross court to Trumper. He'll work it over there, working around some traffic. Gives it to Pettit. His shot up, no good, a little strong. Atwood will get the rebound. Good look there, but couldn't get the shot to fall.
Yep, and the Eagles come streaming down the court. Lucas, a speedster, but I've just been impressed all day by the way the Tigers have turned him away.
Frobisher had it for a moment. Now Atwood far side with it. That's Lucas. Now back to Frobisher here on the near side. Whistle as contact. We'll have a foul called. It'll be an inbound play for...
Oh boy, that's Trumper's third. And we talked about one of the only ways I think this might go against us is either a lack of effort or Trumper fouling out. Well, he's got 3. I think Coach Likens is going to be very, very clear to him about his role now.
Yeah, there's nobody else on the bench to bring in, and we did see a 4-on-5 matchup at some point late in the game yesterday. We knew it probably might happen, but it did come late in the game, but it's still pretty early to have to consider that. We'll see if the Eagles don't try to take advantage of that. There's a shot by Lucas, no good. Trumper will get the rebound.
Let's see if Trumper can redeem himself on this foul.
So Trumper will have the basketball. He'll give it, tried to give it down low to Pettit. It'll be taken away by Cuevas.
Yeah, too soft on that pass, but
there's going to be a contact. Pardon me. That'll be a foul on Clements. It's his first.
Sitting on the baseline left side is former teammate Coda Inman Alstrom. You can see him with the chair to his right. He's in black Mizzou shirt, looking on, rooting for his team.
There's going to be a 3 up by Frobisher. That no good. Now it'll be a long 2 by Lucas. No good. Clements will get the basketball. Coda has been here for all the game days so far. I had a chance to talk to him at the Mizzou Classic and had a very nice conversation with him. There's going to be a pass intended for Saleas. He can't get there, but contact and a foul will be called. That'll be called on Coley. That's the sophomore's first. Team 8th.
Collier entering the game, getting a little time. He's not one of the starting 5.
So should be some shots coming here. Saleas will settle in at the free throw line. Todd, you mentioned it yesterday for our new viewers. It looks like they're over the line, but those big wheels in the middle, that's really what has to be behind the free throw line.
Yep, those point of contact of those big wheels is what the referees are looking at.
The casters can be the front casters. I guess the back casters couldn't be across the line, but the front casters can be across the line.
Only if they shot it backwards, Blake. Then the back casters could be.
That's very true. That's very true. So neither free throw is good by Saleas, as ball will go out of play.
We all played those pickup games as kids, right, where you're playing pig or horse, and you invariably someone came with a backward shot, right?
You just throw it up and hope it goes in. Lucas will have it in the paint. No good. Missed that one.
Just nothing falling for the Eagles. They're playing well offensively, getting the looks, but they are cold shooting.
Clements will have the basketball as Lucas topples over. Pettit shot up good. He was away from the play. Pettit has 13 points here this morning.
Yeah, that one went with confidence, and if Pettit uses the backboard, his shooting percentage improves precipitously.
So Lucas will have the basketball here on the near side. He'll give it free throw line to Cuevas. Frobisher, his shot up on the iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Pettit as he will race the other direction. He'll work with that right hand, pick up his dribble, give it off to Clements. He'll work over there on the far side. He'll fire up a shot, no good. It was a little short. Rebound comes down to Cuevas.
One opportunity here for the Tigers. You'll notice every now and then there'll be someone open in the paint as they are battling to get in there, but the point guard not always seeing that opportunity. I know it's not possible to catch them all, but I've seen a number of times where either Pettit or Soleas has found themselves wide open in the paint and their teammate not quite seeing them.
So Pettit is going to be called for the foul there, as it'll be an inbound. Lucas has it near side, wide open shot, good. That was a long two. 30-second timeout called.
I'm not sure who called that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was just a breather. Again, like we said, Ironman basketball on display by these Tigers, who are forced, each athlete will be playing all 40 minutes of both games today. And the timeouts really can be strategic, and sometimes they're just a break.
Yeah, even if it's just a 30-second, that still gives you a chance to take a breath and regroup. And as we talked about, most importantly, you can have a chance to get on the other side of the court.
The Tigers in complete control of this one, 31-10, and looking like the better team. Again, I think this will end up closer than a 21-point game because the Eagles will not stay as cold shooting as they have been this game. That's been the tale of this one, Blake, as the Eagles just can't buy a bucket.
Well, it's 31-10 in favor of Mizzou here, as Trumper will have the basketball. Clements with a free throw line shot up, in and out, no good. Pettit gets the rebound. He'll go back up with it, good.
Pettit with 15, I believe, and got the iron roll on that one.
He has got 8 in the first and 7 here in the second. As with it on the far side, that's Lucas. Frobisher will have it. Now Cuevas with it near side. He'll fire up the right-hander, good. He has got his first points of the day. 33-12 score still in favor of Mizzou.
Yeah, you notice Cuevas' shot on that one, Blake, was a one-handed only shot. There are some of the athletes that have that disability in one of their hands. They can still pump, they've learned that, but sometimes when it comes to shooting, some of these athletes have only one hand, and I'm just amazed that they can make it look as good as they do.
So Leis will have the basketball down along the baseline. He'll be open, shot up, no good, couldn't get it to roll. Lucas gets the rebound. As they're trying to call a timeout are the Eagles. They do finally get it granted with 1 second left on the clock.
He wants 4. He did call it sooner.
They did go put it back?
Yep. He wants 4. Piercy was right there. He heard the timeout. He had it under control. Very veteran referee in Gary Piercy, and I love the way he manages the game.
Absolutely. So now we'll see what the Eagles can draw up here, as he said. Time added back on. They did hear it. They just didn't get the whistle quite as quickly, I guess, as some of the Eagles players would have liked, but they have rectified the situation. Looks like it is a close game over on court 7. I believe it's 36-31 over there. They're just started at halftime. 36-31, Auburn and Illinois. Not sure which one is which on the scoreboard from here, but that's a good battle matching up over there. We've got a good battle here on our court.
I fear the 11 o'clock games might not be the same good battles, as now the teams will swap, and I think we have the third and fourth best teams in front of us in the first and second over on the far court, and when you mix those together, it could be a tough one for Mizzou against Auburn. But you know what? They've had 2 games where they've had control, and it's good to see them face some adversity.
So there's going to be an inbound pass that goes out of bounds, so Mizzou will end up being able to have 4 seconds on the clock and inbound it underneath their own bucket, as into Pettit. 3 on the clock, 2 on the clock. As he tried to fire it up, a ball knocked out of his hand, and that will take us to halftime. As your score here at halftime, it is Mizzou 33, and for the Eastern Washington University squad, 12. We will take a quick break and be back with our halftime show as you are tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Mizzou wheelchair basketball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gazway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gazway.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
There's no better way to celebrate a special event or show someone just how important they are to you than gifting them something handcrafted from Country with a Heart. Handmade in mid-Missouri, Country with a Heart specializes in hand-built woodworking projects for every occasion. Their design collection includes children's furniture, doll furniture, household items, holiday decor, outdoor decorations, custom projects, and everything in between. To view their full inventory of projects, visit countrywithaheart.com and find them on Facebook by joining the Country with a Heart group page.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
Well, both teams still in the locker room here at halftime, as we'll take a look at our halftime scoring summary here for the Mizzou squad. Leading all scorers with 15 points is sophomore David Pettit. 10 points put in by junior Daniel Clements, and 4 points by sophomore Barron Trumper, 2 apiece by freshman Logan Saleas and by freshman Andy Sporney to round out their scoring. Everybody in the roster in the scorebook for Mizzou has scored. Taking a look for the Eagles, 8 points put in. Their leading scorer is junior Mike Lucas, and 2 apiece by sophomore Ben Cuevas and junior Liam Frobisher to round out their scoring. Mizzou won both periods, a 20-6 outscoring in the first period and a 13-6 outscoring in the second period. Our ball game had one tie that was at 2 apiece early on, and we've had one lead change throughout the morning so far. Not a bad start for Mizzou on the day.
Well, I think the Tigers really, yeah, exactly. You said it, Blake. I think the Tigers really came out to play with a high intensity. Now, one thing I will say, and I've been saying this all game, I know the score is a lopsided 33-12, and it looks like the Tigers are rolling, and they are. But I guarantee you the Eagles will not be as cold shooting as they were in that first half. They had many quality shots where they were able to get either Atwood or Lucas open, and they just weren't falling. That's going to change and rectify itself. It's a big lead. It's a 19-point lead, but they can't, or a 21-point lead. They can't rest on their laurels. I've been impressed by the Tigers' hustle in this first half. Now, two things to think about here. One, Trumper with 3 fouls. That could factor in. 2, Logan Soleas with only 2 points. Are you kidding me? Well, here's why. David Pettit's shooting has been hot, and they've keyed on Soleas. Soleas put up 20 yesterday against this Eagles team, and I think they changed their strategy to key on him, and guess what? That left Pettit open. Now, Pettit isn't always making his shots, but today he is. He's putting them in with confidence after missing his first 3, going 0 for 2 or 0 for 3. He's really put on a clinic, like you said, leading all scorers with 15. I think this is going to be a closer second half than the first half indicated. I'm looking forward to some wheelchair basketball.
Well, that's the thing that makes championship teams is you have to have multiple threats out there. When they key on one, you have to have somebody else be able to step up and do that, and that's what we're seeing so far from Mizzou. They also look a little more, rested, a little more fresh than what we saw yesterday, which, I take my hat off to them for playing every second and every minute of both those games yesterday. The squad will have to do the same thing here in the games today. So hats off to them, and you know what? Nobody complained a bit about that. They're just out there having fun and excited to be playing wheelchair basketball here and having a great time. So we expect the second half to be much of the same. Again, this is a good test, too, for them to start. We talked about being a young team, a chance for them to continue to work on some of those bugs, some of those things. This game now we're getting to see how they react to, only having 5 on the roster and having somebody that has 3 fouls. We get to see how they can adjust to that and what they can do. And so still a lot of positive things, even though it might, scoreboard-wise feel like a blowout. Still a lot of positives coming from this experience here today.
Well, picking up their first win yesterday, we talked about that. They got their first collegiate win yesterday for the sophomores and freshmen on the team. That's 4/5 of them. Here's something they haven't had to do in their career: play with a lead. That's a different game, right? That's keeping your head in the game, playing smart, doing what got you there. They haven't had to play with a lead. We talk about this young team. We talk about their IQ increasing, them growing up. One of the things you have to learn how to do as you get to be a winning team is learning how to play with a lead, and I'm interested to see what the Tigers do.
Absolutely. That's a very good key right there. Is it does feel different. It takes the approach a little bit different. It just changes it just a little bit, and you have to learn how to do that. You have to learn how to play on both sides of that. But been very impressed with their start of the games here this morning. Again, we see some additional crowd continuing to trickle in. It's an early Saturday morning, but everybody out here having a good time. I think the only thing we're missing is just mini Mizzou again, although I don't know if I'm mentally ready and awake enough.
Maybe for the 11 o'clock game, Blake.
Yeah.
They were loud and proud, and they were playing some really fun songs. And I'll tell you what, these headphones that Blake and I have on do a very good job of canceling out the noise, but I heard them clearly, which tells you how loud they were. It was fun to have them here.
Absolutely, and like we said, that's the first time that Mini Mizzou has come out to a game, and they enjoyed it so much. The original plan was just to have them come out yesterday, but they had it so much fun before they left last night. They were already looking at the schedules and saying, we could make this next tournament actually happen. So what a great partnership, what a great thing to be able to have them here, have them plugged in. And we've talked about that excitement that is happening this season, that there's just a lot of excitement, a lot of positive things. It was also champion night last night as well, so they were giving out some shirts and things, and just a lot of good things happening for the program, for the organization as well. So excited to be a part of that as well. We're just about ready for the second half to begin. Second half is brought to you by Easy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
Just about ready to begin the second half here as, again, second half of action being brought to you by Izzy Smith Homes Remax Boone Realty. As Mizzou will have the basketball there, they will be going off to our left now, as they'll be going right to left to begin play here in the second half as both teams switch ends of the court. As inbound will go into the hands of Saleas as we are underway here in Mizzou, leading by a 33-12 score. Trumper will have the basketball. He'll give it to Clements. Down low, Pettit. His shot up, good. It bounced on that iron, but found its way in. He's got 17.
Well, everything going his way today.
He must have eaten his Wheaties this morning for breakfast. Or biscuits and gravy.
Or took my advice, play better.
There's going to be a pass down low. It goes out of bounds as that will stay. Nope, they say a foul for contact first. So that will be on Sporny. The freshman picks up his first.
Sporny, a junior in the academic world, but his first year here, so playing as a freshman.
It will be an inbound. His inbound will go out front to Lucas. He'll have the basketball. He'll wheel around along that baseline way outside. There's going to be Atwood. His shot nicks the side of the rim. No good. Williams offensive board. High shot up and good.
Pretty rare you see a ball go above the backboard and down and in, and that was the only angle that I think that was Williams, the shortest guy on the court, had. He got the rebound over everybody that was easily a foot taller than him. Great effort.
Yeah, he put up a high shot, falls in. That's his first points of the morning. As Saleas will have the basketball, has it in that right hand. Now he'll give a pass off to Clements near side. Now with it is Trumper. He'll hold it in that left hand, survey what the defense is. He's picked up by Williams. Now Lucas picks him up. He'll give a pass to Clements near side. They'll change positions. Looking down low, tip to Saleas, shot no good. As shot clock does sound, as tipped by Cuevas. Saleas was there and tried to throw it up, but couldn't get it to go in. Inbound will come for the Eagles. Again, a 35-14 score in favor of Mizzou.
Yeah, on that one, Coach Likens unhappy. I thought he thought there was iron prior to that shot clock expiring, but that's not the way the refs saw it.
There's going to be a shot there by Atwood as Pettit will get the rebound. Yeah, tough angle from here. I don't know either way if it hit the bottom of the backboard or actually did hit the iron. It was tough to see. Either way, though, it's in the past. We move on. There's going to be a pass to Saleas along the baseline. He'll have a good screen set up by Sporny. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Williams. He'll tip it to Atwood as Williams will get it back. He'll give a bounce pass to Frobisher on the far side. Good bounce pass in the paint to Atwood. He moves in. Shot no. Sporny gets the rebound. That was a good look right there, but couldn't get it to fall.
Eagles just can't buy a bucket here, and I love the way they're playing hard and getting those shots, and here's a defensive lapse.
Pettit is open, but left the shot short.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate miss by Pettit. Returned the favor of that easy look miss, and a rare miss for him today. He's been hot.
So Cuevas had the basketball on the rebound. Lucas with it now on the far side. He'll wheel, pick up the dribble, give it off. Near side shot up, no good by Cuevas. Clements gets the rebound. Mizzou has the lead at 35-14. Trying to increase that margin. Saleas with it. He rolls in, shot no good. Left it straight on, needed to angle it a little more.
Yes.
Atwood will get it.
Saleas had the wrong hand free on that one. That's why he missed that layup, and here come the Eagles. Don't count them out yet.
Atwood lays that one up and in. He's got 4 points. He also had double digits yesterday. He's been awful quiet here up until this point. Clements will have it out front.
Seems like the Tigers have downshifted the gear here a little bit. Again, that whole playing with the lead mentality. Let's see if Pettit can hit this.
There's going to be a shot no good as rebound will be tipped out. Pettit got a fingertip on it, but will be taken by Atwood. Frobisher will go into front court with it for the Eagles. They'll feed it far side to Lucas. He'll spin around, give it in the paint. Atwood with it. Shot up no good. But Clements or Sporny are going to get the foul. One of them is, that will go on Sporny.
You can see the Eagles playing with a higher level of intensity than the Tigers. Again, learning to play with a lead key the Eagles still think they're in this game, and the way they're playing, they are.
So Atwood will be at the free throw line. First one up, good.
Yeah, with that made bucket, they're now winning the third quarter by 3 points. Again, that seems minor, but we're only, just 4 minutes into this, and they're playing with more intensity. The Tigers need to respond.
There's a second free throw, also good, so Atwood makes both of those. He's 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. 35-18 the score. Mizzou has the basketball and the lead. In Illinois and Auburn matching up on court 7 here at historic Brewer Fieldhouse. We're here at court 10. As Trumper will have it, free throw line shot, rattled it home.
Yeah, that won't show up on the score sheet as a big bucket, but it was. It stops the momentum, brings it back to a 19-point lead. Nice rattle in by Trumper.
So Cuevas will have the basketball in that left hand. He'll give it free throw line to Atwood. Now near side with it, that's Lucas. He'll fire up, the left-hander too strong. Rebound comes down to Trumper. He'll survey some defense. He'll give it up to Clements as he breaks the timeline. He'll work around the traffic there. Near side with it, Trumper. He'll have it. Looks down low, shot. Tried to, I don't think he's trying to shoot it, or I think he's actually trying to give it down low to Pettit. It will go the other way, loose ball, as Atwood will corral it. As the Eagles keep the basketball, he'll have it near side, give it in the paint to Lucas, shot no good. Pettit gets the rebound. Clements will have the basketball. He'll feed it to Trumper, who breaks the timeline. So he will have it in front court, back to Clements. He'll work here on the near side, just off to my left. Pettit with it now, gives it back to Clements. Low pass, but he's able to keep control of it. He'll have it. He'll take a long two, too strong.
Yeah, last few possessions for the Tigers offensively have not looked strong. They've looked discombobulated. Again, I think the Eagles still in this one if they can find some the bottom of the net.
Lucas had the basketball, gave way to Atwood. Now he gets it back here on the near side. He'll have it. He'll fire up the left-hander, got it to go in.
Yeah, the Eagles certainly not out of this one yet. They trail now by 17, winning the third quarter by 4 points. And the Tigers are going to need some more. I don't think 37 is going to be the total that wins this one.
So we're at the 4-minute mark here in this third period. Saleas with the basketball, as there's going to be a shot by Clements. No good. Rebound tipped around. Still on the court. Sporny will get it. He'll give it off to Pettit. So Mizzou has an offensive board to reset their possession. Saleas with it, shot near side, good.
Yeah, big bucket there, and great effort by Sporny, not giving up on that one as that ball rattled around between chairs. And a timeout, I think, here by Eastern Washington. They realized they let that one slip.
30-second timeout called here. I'll just keep it right here as you kind of mentioned it. Mizzou coming out, there's a 3 or 4 minute stretch there. They just kind of seemed out of sorts, but I think trying to on the right path now to get that corrected.
Yeah, basketball is certainly a game of momentum, and that, they didn't have it on their side, but they've just gotten those key shots here and there to stop the streaking Eagles team. Eagles in the timeout, they're intense and not breathing hard. On the Mizzou side, I see Saleas really breathing hard, Pettit as well. Pettit also took a really sharp jab to the shoulder at the end of that first half when there was a scramble for the ball. And I think these Tigers are a little bit beaten up, Blake.
Well, basketball, no matter what I know, no matter what level, even at kindergarten, it is a physical, brutal game. It doesn't matter who's out there on the court.
I'll tell you, if you've never seen a game before, highly encourage you to come in person and see one. You would not believe how fast those chairs are going. And I'll tell you what,
Absolutely.
if you're on the sideline, you would not want to get hit by one.
You are right about that. As play underway here, as near side for a moment, that was Lucas. Williams has it. Now Atwood, shot up, that one no good. Pettit will get the rebound for Mizzou. Yeah, there's one more Homestead left for you to come out and watch the squad. It is a fun time for sure. There's Clements in the paint, shot no good. As rebound will go the other way. Always giveaways and all kinds of things. The Mizzou store is here with some of the wheelchair basketball swag, so you can get yourself set up with that. Most importantly, it is very affordable. I was down there looking at a hoodie. I thought it'd be lots of dollars, and it was very affordable for sure.
And I think admission to the games is fairly affordable too, right, Blake?
Absolutely, it is. As there's a shot up and no good. Rebound comes down to Sporny. Mizzou will go the other way. They also, they have some donuts this morning too, so
yeah,
come
that
out.
Way.
Have some donuts. Pettit with a shot, no good. Saleas board, shot no good there. Rebound comes down to Atwood.
And again, Mizzou not quite playing with that same intensity, losing the battle on the fast break. The only saving grace has been the Eagles remain ice cold on their shooting.
There was a shot by Atwood, no good. Rebound comes, Trumper tips it out to Sporny, who gives it to Clements. Clements will have it. Trumper with it. He'll weave around traffic. He'll give it to Pettit. Wide open, shot up good.
And that was a tough one for Pettit. He was on the wrong side, and that was not supposed to be the shot. But it fell, and that's all that matters in the books.
Good job of him to take advantage of some blown defensive coverage there by the Eagles. As Lucas will have the basketball, he'll work the left-hand dribble, steer with the right. He'll give way to Williams. Williams again, far side to Atwood. In the paint, Lucas. His shot up good.
Yeah, that's the first time we've seen a good paint shot by these Eagles. And a little slip up of the defense on Missouri, returning the favor from the other end of the court.
A minute 10 left to go here in this third period. Mizzou leading 41-22. As with the basketball, Pettit now gives it to Clements. He'll be picked up there by Atwood. Cross-court pass to Saleas. He'll catch it above his head. Dribble with the right, steer with the left hand. Clements with it. Now free throw line. They go around the horn. Pettit shot up. No good. Rebound is going to be tipped out. And they say it's going to belong to the Eagles. I thought it was off one of the Eagles, but.
Yeah, I thought so too. I don't know if they were confused about the shot clock. They didn't signal a shot clock violation. There certainly wasn't, as Pettit got side rim on his missed attempt.
Yeah, he was vying for the rebound and looked like it was poked out of his hand. He only had one hand on it, but poked out of there. But either way, it will go back to the Eagles. So they will have the basketball again. Mizzou leading 41-22. As there'll be a loose ball, Trumper will take it away. He will have the basketball. He'll give it to Pettit. Quickly in front court with the numbers in favor for Mizzou. Clements has it. He's going to let traffic clear, though, and whistle contact on the way by, as that one will be on Lucas. That's his third now.
Yeah, Lucas, one of the better players for the Eagles. They can ill afford him to foul out, but Trumper, been impressed with. He's maintained those 3 fouls. Been played a clean third quarter, and I hope I didn't just jinx him.
So inbound right underneath us here at the Brewer balcony, as Trumper will get the inbound pass on the far side. He will have the basketball on that left hand. He'll decide to fire it up a little too strong. Rebound, trying to fight for it. It's tipped out. Saleas has it. 6 on the clock. They'll give it down low to Pettit. It's off his hands, a little too strong. It'll go the other way. 2.5 seconds left in this third. Full court pressure here put on. Inbound goes into Lucas, and he will not get a shot up in time. He does throw it up. It falls a little short, but it was not in time, as Mizzou takes the 41-22 lead here, as we will take a quick break and be back for our fourth and final period in regulation, as you are tuned in to exclusive coverage of Mizzou wheelchair basketball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, we know a gift is more than a box or a bag with a pretty bow. A gift is the lifetime of love that you share. It's friends who grow as close as family. It's moments and milestones, both big and small. Whether receiving or giving, a gift brings joy and happiness. That's why, since 2018, we've made it easier to gift for those you love. Stop by the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift at 108 Corporate Lake Drive in Columbia, or call 573-443-4438. Let us help you find that perfect gift for every occasion.
The only thing worse than spending hours out in the cold struggling to put your Christmas lights up is spending hours out in the cold struggling to take them down. Maybe you could leave them out until it warms up and be that neighbor. Or you could call Salter Lawn Service. They'll custom cut lights just for your house, set them up, take them down, and even store them for you, so you don't have to make any extra space, except for some hot cocoa.
Hey, this is Stacy Salter with Salter Lawn Service. One call, we do it all. SalterLawnService.com.
Well, the scoreboard says 10 minutes left on the clock. We've got 10 minutes left in regulation. Mizzou leading 41-22. Eagles do have the basketball here to begin play. As Lucas will have the basketball here on the near side. He'll fire up a shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Clements. He'll have the basketball, so he will feed it off to Pettit. So he takes it into front court. Mizzou looking to add to their lead. Again, they lead 41-22.
Easily. Oh, go ahead.
Clements with it. There's Saleas. His shot up good.
Thought they were going to take longer to develop that offense, but easily the worst quarter of the game by the Tigers. They did lose that one by 2, but they had just enough to kind of keep them in it, keep the Eagles at bay. I think the lead's too great here, but I still want to see them play better while ahead.
Yeah, it wasn't a blowout by any means, but that lead they accumulated in the first half definitely helped them coast a little bit there. Lucas will have it near side. He'll spin around. He'll give it far side. There's a shot. That one no good. Frobisher, his shot won't go. Rebound comes down to Pettit. He will get it back here for Mizzou. Zaleas with the basketball. He'll give it to Clements through the paint. His high shot up, no good. Trumper will get the rebound, an offensive board. They'll reset as Clements will get a free throw line. That shot up, that one also no good. Rebound tipped out. Trumper will control it again. He'll have it along the baseline, and they say he wheeled out of bounds, so it'll go the other way.
Yeah, I love the effort there. 2 offensive rebounds. That might have matched their entire total yesterday on one possession there to get those 2 boards. Keying Saleas and Pettit in the lane, able to tip it out to Trumper. And that's something we just haven't seen on those missed shots from the Tigers. I really like that effort.
Yeah, sometimes if you can't get 2 hands on it, the next best thing is tip it out for a teammate. So Atwood will have the basketball out front. He will give it off to Cuevas. He'll work the right-hand dribble, gives it cross court to Lucas. He's trying to work his way in. He'll stop. He'll try to fire it up, blocked by Trumper. However, Bolino had it, but we have a lane violation. So just like we saw yesterday, it's something new this year they're keying on, and I think they've done a fine job.
Yeah, Bolino not expecting that pass, thought that Lucas was going to take the shot himself, so I think that added to the confusion. And when you're in the lane, you can't be confused.
So with the basketball is Trumper. He will have it. He'll give it to Saleas. He'll reverse course and decide to take it towards the far side. He'll have some room. He'll fire up a shot on the iron and on the top of the backboard. That'll go the other way.
Yeah, if not for that high backboard, unlucky Karam, Pettit would have secured another offensive rebound there as he was in position. I don't know if that's been intentional by Likens to focus more on that, but they've certainly come out this quarter with that expectation.
So Atwood will have the basketball. He'll give it down low, try to feed it to Bolino. Too strong for him. It'll go the other way.
Bolino's been open in the lane on the last 2 possessions, unable to deal with anything there. But again, Mizzou not playing perfect with the lead. They're doing enough that they'll get this W, but let's see if they can step up the intensity.
So with the basketball is Clements. He's picked up there by Hunt. Near side with it. There's going to be a shot up by Trumper. Good.
The southpaw from the left side was money.
That makes it a 45-22 score. And Mizzou leading here. 6:50 left to go in the game. Lucas has it, can't take the shot, gives it down low. Bolino, too far under the bucket, hits the bottom of the rim. That ball's going to be poked out. They'll say it belongs to Mizzou.
Yeah, Bolino again, 3rd time possession in a row, left open in the lane, just unable to handle the passes.
Yeah, then he kind of rolled a little too far underneath the bucket and hit the bottom of the iron when he threw it up. Pettit has it, gives way to Clements on the far side. He'll be picked up by Lucas, hold it above his head, gives it to Saleas. He drives in, shot up good.
Everything going the Tigers' way now as they made us look good in transition.
That is on Cuevas, that's his second, team second.
That'll bring in a lot of bench players that we haven't seen. I don't know if we've called Tyler Jenkins, number 30, in.
He is in, so is Coley.
And Williams, Brendan Williams joins too.
Frobisher out there, same with Atwood. Deep breath by Saleas. Free throw, no good.
Yet to see a three-point play, I think, here by the Tigers. It's probably the only thing left for them to accomplish in this game.
Frobisher will have the basketball on the far side. He'll give it to Williams out front. Bounce pass near side into the hands of Atwood. Cross-court pass to Frobisher. His shot up, no good, too strong. Saleas gets the rebound as Mizzou will take it the other way at the 6-minute mark left in the game. 47-22 score.
Good defensive stop there by the Tigers.
Sporny's shot up, no good. Trumper will get the rebound. So he will have it far side. He'll stop, turn around, shot good.
The Tigers just getting all the rolls. That went from the front of the rim to the back of the rim and down.
He has got 10 points on the day. Williams will have the basketball here on the near side. He'll try to pass it. It's swatted away by Pettit. As coming out of there with it is Saleas. It's one-on-one. He puts the brakes on, waits for some help with some teammates. Saleas will have the basketball. Down low, shot up near side, good.
Boy, the Tigers have really shot well today. I'm not keeping the official stats, but I'd put them in the 40 to 45% range, which is really good for wheelchair basketball.
We're past the halfway point of this final period in regulation. Mizzou again 51-22 lead over the Eastern Washington University squad.
On the other court, a 66-51 game, so that one's broken out a little bit, but that was a much closer contest. I think Auburn is running away with it now.
There's a pass taken away by Sporny. Rebound. He gives it off to Clements. There's a shot up by Saleas, good. He will go to the free throw line. Foul's going to be called on Atwood, the senior's first, team third.
Of course, we'll see those Auburn Tigers. We'll have a double Tiger matchup at 11 Central today, and that one's going to be a much tougher task for our Mizzou Tigers.
Saleas, deep breath, eyes the bucket, shot up, no good. Could not complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Mizzou still leads 53-22. Atwood will have the basketball. He'll drive in. He'll stop, shot up far side, no good. Trumper gets the rebound. He will dribble, wheel, dribble.
Yeah, I think if I were the Eastern Washington Eagles coach, I would just work on the shooting drills, short shots.
There was a foul there before the shot. It does go in, but it will not count. That foul called on Coley. That's his second, team fourth.
Mizzou's offensive side looking really good in this fourth quarter. They're continuing to press the lead. Just the third quarter, they maybe took off a little bit here. They've looked really good getting those offensive boards, keeping plays alive.
Saleas will have the inbound pass. He'll give it to Clements, far side to Trumper. He'll try to feed it down low. Pettit tips it back to himself. Shot up, no good. Couldn't get that one to crawl across into the netting. So it'll go the other way. Lucas will have the basketball. He'll work around here on the near side. That seems to be where he's most comfortable at. There's going to be a shot by Williams. Banked it in.
Hey, his first two of the day. You saw an interesting offensive development there as Frobisher backpicked Sporny. and then sprung open down the lane. His teammate didn't see him, and he really didn't look for the ball, but he had half of the right elements of a back pick play.
There's going to be Sporty with a down low shot, no good. Williams will get the rebound. He will go the other way with it across the timeline for the Eagles. Yeah, the back pick is something that makes wheelchair basketball so different and interesting than able-bodied basketball.
Absolutely. The chairs are a great equalizer. I've seen instances where a very talented player has been shut down by someone who's just got superior chair skills, maybe even given up 100 pounds and 6 inches, and the chair just equalizes that.
Well, Mizzou will have the basketball, 2.5 minutes to go here in the ball game. As Saleas will have the basketball near side. Thought about going through on the baseline. Now he'll stop, reverse, drive in, shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to the Eagles. Lucas will end up with a high pass, but able to let some traffic clear. He'll race into front court with it across the timeline. He'll work over here to the near side. He'll lean in, tips it off to Williams.
Really like what the Eagles program is doing here. They're developing talent as well. This is their second string in. They know the game isn't going to go their way, but saw Williams get that bucket on the last possession.
3 up, no good by Lucas as time was winding down on the shot clock.
You know, this kind of thing advances Frobisher to someone more of has to be a more of a general on the court than he was in the normal starting 5. So I like this by the Eagles coach.
Trumper will have the basketball on the far side for Mizzou. They'll feed it down low to Pettit. His shot up, no good. Rebound will come down to Lucas.
Well, maybe the only bad portent here for the next game against the Auburn Tigers is that Pettit's shooting, which had been, red hot, has gone cold. He's missed his last 4, and he's certainly had the looks. So see if he can pick that back up when the Auburn Tigers come in over to this court.
Saleas will pick up his second foul. Fourth team is Lucas. Hit the court, but he's righted and ready to go. Shot no good. Rebound. Clements was fighting for it. He's going to be hacked on the arm. That foul is going to be called on Frobisher, his second.
Frobisher gives the universal sign of, I didn't do anything, coach.
He said, no, I didn't touch him. I was talking to that guy.
No one ever does it, right? No one
That's
ever
right.
has committed a foul.
So Mizzou has the 53-24 lead with 1:10 left to go here in the ball game. And this is game 1 of 2 here today for Mizzou. As Clements was intended target but knocked away. Frobisher has it. It's 1-on-1. He will flip it over to Williams. He streaks in, shot up good.
What I really like about the end of that play is Frobisher with a double fist pump as he got the dime over to his teammate Williams, who now has 4 in this fourth quarter. I just love the way that they're still playing with that intensity. And again, those younger players kind of get a chance now to lead.
Clements will have the basketball across the timeline. He will be picked up and guarded closely there by Frobisher. He'll direct some traffic. Give it to Trumper. Pass was too strong for him. However, it's going to be tipped out by Coley, so we'll stay with Mizzou. 33.6 seconds left to go here in the ball game. Mizzou leading 53-25.
One thing here, let's see if Mizzou knows what to do with a short shot clock. Other times, there you go. Pettit knew that he had to shoot that one.
That one no good. Trumper offensive board and good.
Trumper's been a big offensive board magnet this second half. I believe he's got 3.
He has got 12 points, 6 of those coming in this fourth period of play. There's a 3 up by Lucas, too strong. Saleas gets the rebound. Clock continuing to roll down, 15 on the clock. Mizzou leading 55-25.
Saleas doing the right thing here, just content to dribble this out, and they put on a great fourth quarter. These Missouri Tigers are going to get their second collegiate win, and they took care of business. I think this was a big opportunity for them to have a letdown after getting that first win, and they really, really took care of things.
Yeah, definitely took care of business as they get the 55-26 victory. As 2 in a row now, they're riding a 2-game win streak here. As we'll take a quick break and be back with our post-game show as you are tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Mizzou wheelchair basketball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Boone County Journal is the hometown newspaper of Ashland and Hartsburg since 1969. We know you're busy. Let us keep up with Southern Boone happenings for you. We cover social events, school sports, local government, Southern Boone history, obituaries, and more. Subscribe to the Journal today and get the paper delivered to your mailbox every Wednesday. Digital version also available. Call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojo.com. Independent and veteran owned.
Since 1951, Ren's Automotive has been the leader in complete automotive and tire services, proudly serving the Ashland community and southern Boone County area. Servicing all makes and models of vehicles, customer satisfaction is their top priority. If your vehicle leaves you stranded, no need to worry, as Ren's Automotive offers 24-hour towing services. To schedule an appointment, call 573-657-4614 or stop by and see Terry, Peggy, Derek, and the crew at 124 East Broadway in Ashland. Ren's Automotive, your full-service automotive repair shop for over 70 years.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remaxman Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remaxman Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
Well, Mizzou gets the final here in Game 1 by a 55-26 margin. Again, as we said, riding a two-game win streak. Both those wins coming at the hands of the Eastern Washington University Eagles. As Mizzou got the victory last night over them, it was 49-36. And then the 55-26 win here today. Taking a look at the scoring summary, leading all scorers for the game here today is sophomore David Pettit. He's got 19 points. 12 points put in by freshman Logan Saleas. 10 apiece by junior Daniel Clements, as well as sophomore Baron Trumper. And 2 points by freshman Andrew Sporney, as 4 of the 5 in double digits. And as we said, Sporney learning the game and coming on. So for him, having the bucket in there, that just shows again his growth now. 2 games that he's had points, which is great. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for the squad. For the Eagles, 12 points put in by junior Mike Lucas, 6 points put in by freshman Brendan Williams, 4 points by senior Jackson Atwood, and 2 apiece by sophomore Ben Cuevas, as well as junior Liam Frobisher to round out their scoring.
Yeah, one of the things that was interesting is, well, look, first things, when you hold a team to 26 points, good things are generally going to happen. So that Tiger defense played tough and strong all day. Now, they didn't play as tough as the scoreboard indicated because, again, the Eagles just couldn't buy a bucket. But we talked about Logan Saleas, 2 points at the half, finishes with 10. Great players are going to find the bottom of the net, and he did just that. Pettit coming in with 19. He was a hot shooter at first, cooled off toward the end. Could have had as many as 25. Could have had maybe even 30 the way, if his shots had been falling. But overall, an outstanding an outstanding effort by the Tigers. Really only that third quarter. They lost that one by 2 points. They won the other 3 quarters. I think they played an outstanding game. I like the momentum. They've got some confidence. Now, this is a tough Auburn Tiger team. This is generally considered to be the third-ranked team in the country. They are better than the Fighting Illini that we saw at 4 o'clock on Friday yesterday. So this is going to be a tougher match than the Illini, and we'll see how it goes for our Tigers.
And it's a squad, too, that their head coach, obviously very familiar with our head coach, and they've coached together at the national levels. They've coached together at the Paralympics as well. So the head coach for that Auburn squad is the head coach for the last, at least last few years,
Yep.
At least the last Paralympics for Team USA, as Coach Ron was the longtime Team USA coach. So they are very familiar with players at at a high level, and they understand how to raise the players' game and how to get to that level. So it should be a good matchup. We'll take about a 20-minute break, and then about a 25-minute break, actually, and then be back on the air for that second game. But, again, Mizzou riding the 2-game win streak. They've got some momentum. They're feeling good, and they're going to have to come out and have a big game here when we get started. So that will do it for our broadcast here. As for Todd Pettit, I'm Blake Gazaway for the Show Me Sports Network. Like we said, we're going to take about a 20-minute break here, 25-minute break, and then be back with our pregame show as Mizzou and Auburn match up. We'll take a quick break and be back with that as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Mizzou wheelchair basketball here on the exclusive home, the Show Me Sports Network. Till we talk to you then, so long and have a great rest of your morning.
You've been listening to the biggest and absolute best game coverage in mid-Missouri on the exclusive home for Mizzou wheelchair basketball, the Show Me Sports Network. The Show Me Sports Network broadcast crew are the ones that know your team the best. Exclusive coverage of Mizzou wheelchair basketball has been brought to you by Boone County Journal, Cassandra Gazaway, Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant, Country with a Heart, Eddie Goodell Society, Han Custom Laser Engraving, LLC. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty. Last Sentinel Firearms. Retrieving Freedom. Salter Lawn Service, LLC. Sawdust Studios. The Tin Roof Monogram and Gift. Ren's Automotive. And Zealous, WBGT. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. Join us anytime on the web at ShowMeSportsNetwork.com or find us on Facebook by searching the Show Me Sports Network. The Show Me Sports Network, your exclusive home for Mizzou wheelchair
Serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world. This is the Show Me Sports Network. The proceeding was an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and was a high-fidelity, all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.